Hey everybody! So it's April favorites time. I don't have a ton of products this month, but what I do have, I am totally loving. So let's go on and dive on in. So first up, when it comes to skincare, I don't mix it up a ton, and I'm also kind of in a purge mode where I just don't want to have to repurchase things. I want to use up what I have and then repurchase if I need to, or get a little more creative and use something more natural. So I had heard from several people that you could use coconut oil for a medley of things, one being taking off your makeup. Now, I use a lot of waterproof makeup. I need it to last for long days at work, and so it's kind of a feat to find an eye makeup remover or even a makeup remover that really gets it all off but isn't so stripping that you feel depleted. So I gave the coconut oil a whirl. So this is actually a tiny travel container that I keep in my bathroom, and I have had this possibly for, into March as well. A little bit goes a long way. A little smear rubbed onto your eyes, follow with a warm wet washcloth, and your makeup just melts off your face. Plus you don't feel like you're just stripping your skin and overly cleansing it. It melts through any waterproof makeup you could possibly have on there, and it's natural. So that's really awesome. I have loved it. It smells amazing, and I can use it for a ton of stuff on myself and even around the house. So coconut oil for removing your makeup. Now, still within the skincare family, I had been using like a Freeman mask for a really long time, and I have no idea how old it was, and so I figured it's time to toss it, especially since one of my friends that works at a local med spa gave me this perfecting mask. So this is a perfecting mask from Blue Water Spa. It's definitely a purifying mask. She compared it to a Glam Glow. So there's a little bit of like a grit in it so that you get a little bit of an physical exfoliation, but it also just pulls all the crap out of your face. I do feel like I have to use a decent amount of it, but I feel like it is so purifying. I am in love with this perfecting mask from Blue Water Spa. Now, after my skin is all clean and wonderful, and it's time to put it back on, I have been loving this Becca Ever Matte Poreless Perfecting Primer. It's a bit of a tongue twister, however, it is amazing. The thing with it is you kind of have to work fast with it, let it set, and then go on with your liquid foundation. I wouldn't recommend this for someone that's just gonna dust a powder on their face or just use a mineral, like a powder mineral foundation. It definitely needs to have a liquid or a liquid concealer kind of over top of it to bond it to a powder on top. It is no joke for you greasy girls. This puppy will help my makeup stay put for hours. And even though it's not crazy hot here, my skin has already been shifting into like oily summer state, and it is amazing. I got this back in November, December, and I've probably used it every day since. So a little bit goes a long way. I say a pea amount for your whole face, but just work quickly with it, and it's amazing. I love it. Totally worth the money. And I mean, I feel like even though it looks like, I'm getting down there, there's honestly a lot of product left in here still. So I'm loving this. This was the first Becca product I purchased, and it's a win. Now, to set my concealer and even to help absorb moisture through the day, I've been using the Glow Minerals Perfecting Powder. It's similar to a mineral veil in that it will set your makeup, but it's also just great for helping absorb shine. But this is the baby size of the Glow Minerals Perfecting Powder, but it's just kind of a translucent powder right there. You can see it. I forgot how much I love this. Through the winter, I was setting my makeup with one of the traditional glow bases and kind of forgot about this and needed something to put in my handbag and stock back up on it. This powder is amazing. So about lunchtime, 1, 2 o'clock, when I'm starting to get a little bit of my dewiness come through my primer, I touch up with a little bit of this, blot, do a light dusting of Voluminous Perfecting Powder, and I'm good to go. It is an amazing, versatile product, and it's awesome. I'll use it even on clients that say we've done a bang trim or after we've done their hair to just remove a bit of shine and also remove those little bits of like hair particles on their face. It's a perfect product for that. I love it. Now, I, a while back, tried the Smith's Rosebud Salve. And it was disgusting because it tastes like roses. And that is not something you should be ingesting. It's gross. So I was in Sephora and I needed something hardy. I'm not good about keeping my lips moisturized, so I kind of have to tuck lip balms through the house so that when I think about it, I can just, you know, moisturize my lips then and there. So I got the Strawberry Smith's Lip Balm, and I keep this puppy in one of my kitchen drawers so that when I'm putzing around, I can easily just put some on my lips, keep them nice and soft. It has kind of a rosy look to it, but it really doesn't have any pigment. You know, I mean, it's just a very soft color, but nothing transfers to your lips. So even if you were a guy and your girl had it, you were borrowing it or whatever, or you just like strawberries, it's light, it's nice and springy and summery because of the strawberry flavor, but it is so stinking hydrating. I have a Body Shop lip butter on my nightstand, and when I wake up, if my lips are kind of dry in the morning, I'll be like, no, I'll just go put some balm on in the kitchen. I love it that much. I kind of can't wait for my nightstand lip balm to like finish up so that I can buy one of these for my nightstand. So the Smith's Strawberry Lip Balm, a win. And this is one that don't need to talk a ton about, but especially with, you know, my eyelids getting greasier and, you know, my skin's been kind of crazy lately, thus using the Perfecting Mask. I have needed some extra coverage, so I have been using the MAC Prolongwear concealer. Now this is in NW20, so I use this under my eyes as a subtle highlight. It's not too brightening and white, but I can also use it for spot concealing on my face. This is so matte, it won't budge. I feel like everybody who has ever watched a YouTube video has heard about it. It's awesome, it does the job, and it's tough as nails. So MAC Prolongwear for the win. Now, my next is a mascara, and I've honestly never been wowed by, you know, mascaras from Sephora. I've never tried one from MAC. I've never seen the point of it. I feel like with as fast as you're supposed to rotate out a mascara, I just don't think it makes sense to put $15, $30 into a mascara. It's crazy. So I stick with drugstore, and what I've been loving, and it's, you know, a multiple purchase. I'm sure I've mentioned it before. It's the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Original Carbon Black Mascara. It has a classic mascara wand on it. It's just, it's a good mascara. It just is awesome. You know, it separates your lashes. It adds length. It stays put. And Monica Blunder uses it, and she's kind of awesome. So there you go. So yeah, the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara, go drugstore. It's awesome, it's classic, go for it. Now, the next product that I have been loving, I've been using for a while on myself and on clients. This is the year where me and everybody and their brother are ready to go light. We've been feeling like the depths of winter, and now we need to get out of the box. So we're all using lightener, we're perking up our hair, but our hair often doesn't like that. You know, your hair can lose a ton of moisture when you're lightening it, especially with lighteners and whatnot. So one product that I've heard of from, you know, Guy Tang to different celebrity colorists is a product called Olaplex. Now, Olaplex is not a deep conditioner. It is not a mask that you can buy. You should just be educated about the product, and your stylist should do that. Now, Olaplex is a 3-part system. Now, you go home with the third part, and you do use it once a week like a deep conditioner, but you would use it in conjunction with your deep conditioner. So the first step of Olaplex is a treatment serum fluid that helps strengthen your hair through the lightening process. Your colorist puts that in your lightener or hair color. The second step is when you're done processing, your stylist rinses you and applies the step 2 as kind of a sealing to the hair. It kind of closes the cuticle back in, locks in nutrients, and it rests there for a minute, and then she goes and does the rest of her shampoo and conditioning treatment. Then you go home with the step number 3. Now, step number 3 is what I have here. There's not much left because I got this probably 2 times ago when I got my color done, and I've been using it since. It is lightweight. If you feel like you have baby fine hair, but you want to go lighter and you're worried that a mask is going to keep your hair just weighty and muddy and just gross and lifeless, Olaplex puts that moisture and nourishment back in there. They're a little vague about how it works and what's in it that makes it work, which I don't love about a company. I always want to know the whys and the hows. But it honestly is like hair insurance. So if you're ready to mix up your style, you want to go a little bit lighter, but you and your stylist just need a little insurance to make sure you get where you're going safely with your color, Olaplex. Ask for it. It is everywhere. So it should be very easy for you to ask your stylist about it, and they can help you out with it. But yeah, definitely check out Olaplex. It's amazing. So those are my favorites for the month of April. I hope you enjoyed them. I know they're short and sweet, but they're good. You know, quality over quantity. It works. But if you would like to, down below in the comments, put your favorites for the month of April. I love trying new stuff. I love kind of revisiting products I haven't used in a while. So I hope you have an amazing rest of the day. Happy May, and I will see you next time. Bye.